Hey guys, it's the Geek and I'm back again on Pokemon Showdown where we're doing a sub Sunday. Now I know I said I probably wasn't going to get one, but I'm going to get one, so that's quite impressive. A subscriber by the name of Donutglazuur, he was, I believe he was in the last sub Sunday, was he? Yeah, I think he was. It's been a while, but now we're doing a best of 3, and I don't remember what team I used against him the first time, but I remember he used Sand, and we lost. But that doesn't matter, he might just use a different team anyways. But we're going to be doing a best of 3, and I also thought this is a good opportunity to show the team that we're going to be using for the week. Now this is a team that we used way back in the second week of our live VGCs, and some of you may recognize it, some of you will learn it for the first time. It's not the best team ever, it's very hyper offensive, but it's pretty fun. It's my Mega Salamence team, and you're just going to see it as we challenge him right now. Battle Spot Doubles Salamence team challenge. This team is pretty good. It's got 2 opportunities set up in both Blaziken having Swords Dance and Salamence having D-Dance. The goal is basically to try to get one of those to set up, and Clefairy helps that a lot. But then also you have things like Lapras and anything else really that can just do well. So good luck to him. And I recognize this team completely because this is the team that he gave me to use a while back, and it's a good team, but I'm not too scared of it because I think my team is actually my team has a very good matchup against him. Lapras kind of destroys him alongside Blaziken. So I'm gonna go with Lapras Blaziken. That covers his whole team. Now it is a bit risky because I actually don't want to go with Blaziken. Actually, I'm gonna go Lapras, and I think Gengar provides nice support. I do know that this Lando T, I believe, is Sash or Assault Vest or something like that, so that's always a bit scary, but or Yachi Berry I think is what I ended up putting on it. But we're gonna go with Lapras Gengar, and I think we're gonna do Blaziken Clefairy, but I do kind of want Salamence here, although that Follow Me support will be pretty good. You know, Blaziken Salamence isn't too bad, actually. Alright, so there's the Gastron Kangaskhan lead. Alright, so the problem with this is he can go for a Scrappy Fake Out onto Gengar, or you can just Fake Out Lapras. I don't want to take any unnecessary damage yet, because I'm tempted to actually just double protect. At the same time, I want to catch a switch in, potentially. I don't really want to break my Sash on Gengar, but if he does go for the Scrappy Fake Out, there's not much I can do about that, so I'm going to try to just Freeze Dry that Gastron. It will probably one-shot it because it's ×4 effective. Freeze Dry is just so good against those types. I think I'm going to go for the Icy Wind. I know he's going to Fake Out something, but I don't want him to Fake Out and then switch Gastrodon out, so I do want to potentially get this Icy Wind off, which would be very good because Lapras with a couple Icy Winds against the opponent is deadly. Lapras is slow, and that's the only thing that's kind of hindering it. It's bulky, it can hit decently hard. If you get the weakness policy off, it's really nice. So he actually fakes out Lapras, so alright, I don't really mind that. It is kind of some unnecessary damage that I don't like, but let's see what his Gastron goes for. Okay, so he just scalds the Gengar. He gets the burn, though, so Gengar is going to go down in 2 to 3 turns here, which is not good. Now I wish I had the Will-O-Wisp on Gengar, because I could just Will-O-Wisp the Kangaskhan and be done. I don't think I'll be able to do that, so I'm going to Freeze Dry the Gastrodon, and he could just Sucker Punch the Gengar, but you know what? This is why I gotta put Will-O-Wisp on this thing. I think I'm gonna take off Protect and put on Will-O-Wisp. So this is good because we're learning what we should do with this team for the next, for the future when we use this for our live VGCs, but I think I almost just want to go for another Icy Wind. Or I can just Sludge Bomb something. I'm going to go for another Icy Wind. If he Sucker Punches me, Gengar goes down. Otherwise, I'm getting some speed control. Alright, so he does switch in, so getting a Icy Wind is going to be very nice here. Now, this... Alright, depends how fast his Thundurus is. If he's a fast Thundurus, then that Icy Wind doesn't mean too much, but I have a feeling he's not going to be. Alright, so I'm happy he switched out his Kangaskhan because I really had nothing for it, and I'll be able to beat it in the late game with my Blaziken, because Blaziken can single-handedly beat down a Kangaskhan. I think I'm just gonna go for the Freeze Dry on Gastrodon again, and then maybe another Icy Wind. You know, I'm just gonna keep spamming Icy Wind. I'm gonna outspeed this turn, get more speed control for Lapras, as he does switch out into Kangaskhan, which I don't really mind. Kangaskhan's gonna get slowed down again. Maybe going for the Freeze Dry onto Thundurus would have been better, but actually now at +2, Lapras might be able to pick up a KO. It does not. Alright, that's a bit of a bummer. Now he can't fake out my Gengar. He might just Sucker Punch it though. I'm gonna go ahead and protect Lapras, try to preserve it for a turn, and I do kind of want to try to Sludge Bomb something. So let's try to get rid of this Thundurus. Yeah, let's try to get rid of this Thundurus. I'm more scared of the Thundurus than the Kangaskhan right now, because this speed control is really nice right now. Icy Wind spam really is hindering my opponent, which is coming in handy. Now the only problem is Lapras is so low. The only thing we got going for it is the fact that we have tons of speed control up. But yeah, see, he can just switch out now. He might be faster. Maybe not though. Alright, so ooh, we get a poison there. That's very nice. Now I kind of wish I Sludge Bomb the Kangaskhan, but that's okay because we can go into Blaziken here and low kick that Kangaskhan potentially. Actually, no, I'm gonna go into Salamence. Salamence will outspeed everything, and we don't have to risk taking a hit from that Gastrodon onto our, you know, thingy. Now, what does he have in the back? Do I remember he's opened up with... Alright, so we actually don't know what he has in the back, because he opened with Gastrodon King, and then he showed he has the Thundurus. Nothing really in the back wants to take a return from Salamence right now, so I think I'm just going to go for the Freeze Dry onto Gastrodon, Mega Evolve my Salamence, and tempted to D-Dance. And I'm gonna D-Dance. We get up a D-Dance and we could potentially win this game with Salamence. I don't see him staying in. Ooh, he does. We could have picked up the KO onto Kangaskhan. A double KO would have been really nice. But I feel like, yeah, he's just gonna take out Lapras. So that's okay. We do have Blaziken in here now. And Kangaskhan at its speed, he probably has to switch it out, because right now it's pretty much useless. -1 attack, -1 speed. That is a pretty much useless Kang. So he's gonna have to switch it out. So we're gonna have tons of momentum here, which is very important. Now the question is, do we want to just Blaze Kick this Thundurus and take it out while we protect Salamence? Because I do not want Salamence getting T-Waved. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to Blaze Kick his Thundurus. I hope that takes it out. It might not though. In which case we're going to have to take a T-Wave to the face. Alright, so there's his Lando T. That Intimidate's going to be a bummer. We're going to protect. Please T-Wave Salamence. He does. Alright, so at least we got that right. But at -1, Blaze Kick does not KO. Good switching by my opponent into Lando T. He's going to get a T-Wave off most likely. But I'm just going to go for the low kick onto Thundurus. Should KO. I'm not going to risk it. I'll go for Blaze Kick. He could switch in his Kangaskhan again for that Thundurus spot, in which case I would want to go for a low kick. But his Blaziken was, his Kangaskhan was pretty low. I can always double protect. So, thinking I'm just going to return the Lando T, and, because I know that's not a Scarf Lando T, so we're both going to outspeed it. He kind of has to T-Wave my Salamence, so I'm just going to Blaze Kick KO his Thundurus, and try to do as much damage as I can with the return on Lando T. I have to remember, does this Lando T have Protect? It might have Protect. He might just go for it right here. He does not, so T-Wave onto Salamence is a bummer. We bring him down to the Sash. Blaze Kick will take out Thundurus. Now the question is, what does he go for on Lando T? He goes for the Earthquake. I should have realized that was a play for him to make. And he is Sash, so he can go for a Rock Slide Fake Out here. I have to hope I don't get fully parried at all, and I can still win this, because I'm a bulky Mence. This came down to the wire. What could I have done differently? Protected and attacked the Thundurus, maybe? Yeah, that was the right play, to protect and attack Thundurus. Alright, that's a bummer. We're going to have to hope that we don't get fully parried. We do not, thank goodness. There's the Fake Out. There's the Rock Slide. We're slower than them, though. Trying to think who's the threat. Probably the Kangaskhan. We're gonna just try to get rid of it. I know Rock Slide's super effective, but it's not stab. It's... oh no, we lost. Yeah, alright, good game to my opponent. He picks up that first win. I should have... alright, it came down to mind games in the end. But we're going to go ahead and go into a second match with him. And let's see how it does. This team isn't perfected. I definitely do have to fix it up. I remember when I first used it, I could barely get past the 1300s in the ladders anyways, so it might not even be that good of a team, but I'm still enjoying it. So, let's see how we do. Alright, so Lapras proved that it was really good early on, and that speed control was pretty big, but I kind of want to take a different approach in the fact that I want to go Salamence Clefairy right off the bat, and then I think I'm going to have Lapras in the back alongside maybe Excadrill. No, Excadrill's pretty useless here. Although not really. We'll outspeed everything and get a bunch of rock slides, but I don't like the Intimidate. So I think I'm going to have Lapras Gengar in the back. And not even bring Blaziken. Yeah, we're not even going to bring Blaziken this time. We're going to go with Salamence Clefairy to lead. There's the Kangaskhan Aegislash. I'm going to double protect this turn, either to bait out his Aegislash into attack form, or to just get rid of that fake out on the Kangaskhan. So we're going to go ahead and double protect here. Now the Aegislash is a problem because we don't have the Blaziken anymore. Oh, I didn't realize that would be a problem. We do have Earthquake on Salamence, but it's not going to do much. As he, oh my goodness, goes for the Power Up Punch play onto Aegislash and gets the Weakness Policy. Wow, that was a pretty big play. Now the question is, his Aegislash kind of has to protect here, otherwise it goes down. So I'm going to just Dragon Dance and follow me. Yeah, this is a good play because if he doesn't King Shield with that Aegislash, as he doesn't, he's only going to take out my Clefairy. Clefairy can take a hit from Kangaskhan. Ooh, he gets a crit, but Aegislash should just take it out there. Alright, so that's good. I did kind of sack it off, but it's okay, because we can go into Gengar, we can go ahead and Earthquake here, and then Sludge Bomb Kang, which will do some pretty nice damage. He has to King Shield with Aegislash now, or he goes down, and Sludge Bomb is going to do a ton to Kang. In fact, that Aegislash is pretty much useless now. I think we've got him into a position where he's going to lose, because it's just too slow, unless he has Shadow Sneak, in which case, good job there, but it's not going to do enough to take out anything, so not too scared about that. Alright, so there's the King Shield that he kind of has to go for, but this, ooh, crap, I completely forgot about the Sucker Punch. How did I forget about the Sucker Punch? You, such an idiot. Oh my god, and that's going to be game. So we just completely got destroyed. Ah, my, you know, I lose every time to him. He's a very good battler, I have to admit. Trying to think how I can come back into this. I don't see a way. I'm going to protect my Salamence and go for the Hydro Pump onto Aegislash, but that's going to be game. Wow, he just got 2 easy wins against us. He's going to 4-0 sweep me too. Alright, he switches out, so maybe we do have it now. We don't, because that Intimidate's just going to ruin Salamence. Get a Hydro Pump that does nothing, as he just, yep, Shadow Balls Lapras, so he just completely outread me like a book, and we're going to try to return this Lando T, try to do some solid damage, and we're going to actually just Ice Shard Lando T as well. I hope he does not King Shield. Alright, good job. There's the, oh, Shadow Sneak, alright. We're still in this. We're definitely still in this, depending on what he has on the back. There's the Kangaskhan. I'm going to double protect this turn. I don't see how we can win this, but there's always a chance, and I'm not going to give up. No point in giving up. Now, this team isn't the best team ever. I have to admit that. It's just a team that I want to try to make work. So we're going to fix it up a bit and see how we can do with it in live VGCs. It's not the best team, but it'll work eventually. He's probably just gonna fake out Salamence and maybe King Shield with Aegis Slash. No, alright, so we could have just... No, but he has Shadow Sneak, right. Forgot about that. We can't even Earthquake. I'm gonna return his Kangaskhan. Shadow Sneak might take me out. But in the odd chance that it doesn't, we can just get rid of Aegis Slash. Can we still win this? That'd be really intense if we get this comeback. I don't think we will though. I think we're gonna lose another sub Sunday. We seem to lose all our subs, and he just goes for another Sucker Punch. I'm not even seeing these Sucker Punches at all, and he doesn't even... Oh my gosh, Stefan, you just... Oh my... Alright, good job. I mean, I keep forgetting Kangaskhan has Sucker Punch, even though it's the most... It's on every single Kangaskhan, and I've gone against it a million times. I'm just not thinking straight. It's really early in the morning. I'm not going to make up excuses now, though, because I'm a terrible battler, as you guys can see. Shadow Sneak, I'm assuming? Nope. Earthquake probably won't even KO. Of course not. Why would it KO? Shadow Ball KOs. We need to fix up this team because it is just getting wrecked. That's going to be the end of the sub Sunday. Sorry guys that I absolutely sucked in this battle. It might be the team. I might need to fix it up because as you can see there, we honestly were picking up like no KOs when we needed them. We're gonna have to fix up this team. I might just scrap it entirely and rework it to get another Mega Salamence team because I really want to use Mega Salamence and I think it's potentially really good, so we're gonna try to make it work. And yeah, so thank you to Donutglazuur for giving us another sub Sunday and completely showing that I'm a terrible battler because he just destroyed me again. He beats me every single time. He is really good. So good job to him. I even knew his team, which is the sad part because I've used his team before and I still just got 3-0 swept there. Yeah, because I took out the Kangaskhan in the end. Wow, alright, but that's going to be the end of the video, guys. Please leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed, but not only that, subscribe because I'll continue to post daily, and contact me if you want to be in the next Sub Sunday. The best way is to just tweet at me on Twitter. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.